The American dream. We grow up learning about it, owning a home, raising a family, and earning freedom through hard work. But nowadays, it feels like the dream could be slipping away. So, what does it mean to live the American dream? And more importantly, is it what our nation is still striving for? To some, the American dream means freedom and equality. To others, it's about comfort, purpose, and building the life you want no matter where you come from. I held a personal study for this project. I asked some teachers, parents, students, and anyone I could get my hands on a few questions about the American dream. One person defined the American dream as the opportunity to live a fulfilling life through hard work and perseverance. This includes being able to buy a home, work a meaningful job, raise a family, and pay your bills. Another said, it's the right to grow in wealth and status despite where you start in life. In 1931, James Treslow Adams said, "The American dream is that dream of a land in which life should be better and richer and fuller for everyone, with opportunity for each according to ability or achievement." When asked if America is living up to these people's definitions of the American dream, most people said no. And of the few that said yes, they mentioned inequality. One person responded, "To live in America right now is ridiculously expensive, making it so very few people can live comfortably." And another one said, "Jobs that used to support a family, like being a grocer or a farmer, no longer pay enough." This brings to mind Martin Luther King's "I Have a Dream" speech. I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. In his speech, Martin Luther King implies that the American dream has long included the fight for racial and social injustice, not just economic success. This ties into another reply I received for my study. In order for the American dream to work, both the United States government and society as a whole need to protect individual freedoms, especially the middle class and minority groups. Minorities continue to be persecuted, with their rights consistently violated. Until the citizens of our country understand that the issue isn't side to side, but rather up and down, the haves versus the have nots, we will continue to struggle to uphold the freedoms and the spirit of the Constitution. So, how did our society get where we are now? Many believe big corporations and systematic inequality have warped the American dream. As one from my study said, mega conglomerates took advantage of the dream early on, leaving fewer opportunities behind. In the Economic Bill of Rights, FDR lists rights that all human beings deserve, whether or not they're promised. Among those are the rights to a job that is useful and can provide, the right to adequate medical care, and the right to a good education. FDR laid out a version of the American dream based on security and dignity. This was already in addition to so many people's ideas of the American dream, showing how detrimental living up to the American dream should be for us today. To reclaim the American dream won't be easy, but if we want to live in a country that we can feel safe, secure, and be proud of, we have to do something about it today. If we invest in affordable housing, protect the rights of immigrants and marginalized communities, guarantee access to education and to safe jobs, support small businesses over mega conglomerates, and listen to the voices of our generation, we can live in a society that we feel proud of. The American dream isn't just about living a life where you have money. It's about being able to live a life that you're proud of and you enjoy living. What if I climbed the fence? Would that be really funny if I climbed over the fence and started talking? Or maybe I was on the other side of the fence? I don't know, I don't want to do that. I'm kind of afraid to get in trouble. A lucky few who are